It's a crisp morning, and I'm standing on my porch, a half-eaten Pop-Tart in one hand, a bucket of goat feed in the other, when three squad cars creep up my gravel drive like they're chasing a fugitive. Linda, the self-appointed czar of the HOA next door, is perched in the passenger seat of one, waving her arms like she's directing a parade and yelling, "A victim! He's trespassing." The irony stings. My family's owned this land for 70 years. I'm in boots and boxers, blinking at the chaos, my chickens scattering like it's a SWAT raid. I haven't even finished breakfast, and somehow I'm the villain in a suburban melodrama nobody signed up for. This didn't start with cop cars. It began 6 months ago when the HOA from the gated community bordering our farm decided our barn was an eyesore from their yoga decks. They claimed it clashed with their beige fences and infinity pools. First came flyers. Then came Linda, armed with iced coffee and laminated rules, asking if I'd sell so they could extend their buffer zone. I told her the only buffer I needed was one keeping her yappy terrier from my driveway. That should have ended it, but Linda doesn't do defeat. She's the type who'd report your Christmas lights for hanging past Boxing Day. When I brushed her off, she hit me with noise complaints. My 3 goats, tractor, and rooster, who thinks he's God's wake-up call, were suddenly unauthorized livestock and non-compliant structures. It was a bold move, considering I'm not even in their HOA. Undeterred, they tried to annex my land, waving a zoning map from 1994 like it was the Constitution. And so, here we are, Linda in sunglasses with a smug grin, clutching a clipboard, screaming, "He's resisting and armed." I raise my Pop-Tart, strawberry filling Exhibit A, and one deputy snorts. The others shift awkwardly, clearly regretting this call. Then gravel crunches behind me. My wife Tara is home. She doesn't pull up like a normal person. She glides like a predator. She's halfway up the steps, tactical backpack on, sweat gleaming, her face set in that calm-before-the-storm look. "Warrants," she says, like it's a challenge. The deputies flinch. Linda falters. Tara is not just my wife. She's a 12-year Navy SEAL veteran. Not desk duty, black ops, medevac extractions, underwater demolitions. She speaks Arabic, Russian, and sarcasm fluently. We moved here for peace, to raise chickens and heal from a life etched in scars. But when pushed, Tara doesn't back down. She recalibrates. She scans Linda's fake permit, hums, and says, "This zoning overlay's void. The AGU Protection Act superseded it 15 years ago. Proceed, and it's illegal." The lead deputy blinks. Out of his depth. Tara turns to me. "Fed the goats." I nod. "Can I finish my Pop-Tart?" She nods back. Linda sputters about her voting majority, but Tara ignores her, heading inside. It's a standoff now. Linda starts live streaming, yelling about illegal occupation, but trips into her own HOA cart. The comments explode. People laugh, call her the trespasser, suggest she's auditioning for a reality show gone wrong. And me? I finally finish my Pop-Tart. One deputy mutters, "Ma'am, if your claims are false, this is harassment." Linda freezes, her world tilting. Tara reappears with a folder, deeds, titles, zoning protections, agricultural certifications, and a letter from the State Military Affairs Office designating our land for veteran training, temporary but legal. Linda squawks about military cosplay, ironic in her country club getup. A goat headbutts her cart. She screams. The cops, realizing they're out of their league, back off, promising a county review. Linda cuts her stream, but it's too late. Her own video has gone viral, and the top comment reads, "Linda versus Navy SEAL wife, or an awkward hoe funeral." After the dust settles, Tara and I sit on the porch. She cracks a sweet tea, calm as ever.
"Phase 1, she says.
They'll try again. I sigh. "Can we avoid burning the place down?" She shrugs. "Depends. Got that drone from your birthday?" I nod. She smiles.
"Good."
Shako. By evening, Linda has posted rants on Nextdoor, a doctored Facebook video cropping out Tara's warrant question, and comments about violent men with weaponized wives. We're not shocked. Linda doesn't retreat, she doubles down. But Tara's already 5 steps ahead. That night, she spreads out deeds, zoning maps, and a folder labeled strategic containment options on the kitchen table, her eyes scanning like she's on a battlefield. "They'll try again," she mutters. "And it'll be louder." The next morning, Tara emails the county state senator and attaches drone footage of Linda trespassing, pacing our land with a measuring tape, muttering in a sun hat like a colonial surveyor. Another file shows HOA President Greg plotting with a surveyor, pointing at our barn. Tara includes GPS data, timestamps, and boundary overlays, a digital gut punch. While we wait, she transforms the farm. Signs go up. Tactical training in progress. Restricted area. Trail cams blink at every corner. And Tara's old K9, Phantom, patrols with silent menace. Linda notices. She rolls up in her golf cart with two polo-clad members, yelling about visual obstruction. Tara, in combat boots, lays gravel and replies, "This isn't HOA land. It's state-protected. Trespass again, and I file a federal cease and desist." Linda blinks. One lackey flees. The other mumbles, "You can't do that." Tara doesn't flinch. "I already did." That night, Linda posts a tearful video ranting about militarized neighborhoods. It spreads fast, but locals mock her, turning it into memes. Tara doesn't engage. She documents every post, every trespass, building a case. 3 days later, a county inspection truck arrives, Linda trailing like she's official. Tara greets them, binder in hand. Digital copies already emailed at 9:05 a.m., very complete, one inspector says. Linda waves her own papers, whining about our barn's lumens. The inspector shuts her down. "This isn't your jurisdiction. Interfere, and it's obstruction." Linda's mouth flaps like a fish. Then a midnight email. "Expect code enforcement. You're flagged for paramilitary activity." Tara forwards it to the state attorney's office, muttering, "She thinks she can out-bureaucrat me." Cute. She calls a contact, mentioning false flag complaints and federal documentation. Hanging up, she grins. Marshmallows. We roast them by the fire pit, trail cams humming, knowing Linda's plotting, but Tara's ready for checkmate. At sunrise, clanging wakes us. A construction crew in HOA vests drills a barrier across our private drive. Linda supervises from a lawn chair, sipping orange juice. Tara, in her SEAL shirt, hands their foreman a typo-ridden order from a fake environmental alignment panel. She folds it, faces Linda, and says, "Did you invent an agency?" Linda stammers about emergency code enforcement. Tara blinks. "That's 5 crimes. Congrats." She hands over a cease and desist. "You're trespassing. Remove it in 30 minutes or I call state police." The foreman, sensing lawsuits, packs up. Linda argues, but no one listens. I wave at the camera, bacon in my pocket, and say, "Smile for court." That night, motion sensors trip. Tara's up before the second chime. Cameras catch Linda and a sidekick near the barn, snapping photos at 3 in the morning. Tara's flashlight hits them. Linda shrieks, claiming public evidence gathering. Tara, recording, says, "That's criminal trespassing, Linda." The sidekick mumbles, but Tara cuts him off. "Leave or don't. Your HOA days are done." Phantom barks once, sharp. They flee. Tara files a police report, attaching Linda's own post. Time to gather proof, even late. By noon, the sheriff opens an investigation into the HOA. Anonymous emails reveal Linda's plan to split our land for profit. They're sent to the state commissioner. Tara holds a press conference by the barn, wind chimes in the background, laying out the HOA's illegal tactics with deeds, videos, and timestamps. She thanks viewers for supporting veteran spaces. It goes viral, shared by a retired colonel with the caption, "Don't fight a SEAL's wife without a submarine." The HOA crumbles. Board members quit, accounts vanish, and a state audit finds their charter void since 2002. Linda's name is flagged for misconduct, including fake fees. Tara laminates the report and pins it to the barn. HOA members bring casseroles, apologizing. One cries, "I thought you were dramatic." Tara offers water, seeking restoration, not revenge. Linda's last stand is a backyard HOA unity meeting, 5 attendees, fake candles, and her yelling about military-grade scopes. Someone leaks it. Satire sites pounce. Tara files to dissolve the HOA for illegal governance. It passes. The HOA is dead. A week later, Linda skulks back at 6:30 a.m. in a trench coat, measuring tape in hand. Tara, recording, asks, "What's your intention?" Linda claims noise violations. Tara tilts her head. "Your HOA is gone. You're trespassing." Deputy Ramirez rolls up, warning Linda of criminal charges. She stumbles off. Gone for good. The farm quiets. Tara hosts a veteran retreat, painting a mural. Peace maintained by preparation. The land is now a permanent veteran support zone, untouchable. On the porch, I ask, "Start a new HOA?" Hands off authority. Tara smiles. "Only if the mottos mess around, find out." We toast with mismatched mugs, the sunset glowing. Peace is bought, and it's earned. Let the subdivision whisper about the couple who stood firm, the farm no HOA could touch, and the seal wife who crushed Linda with silence, precision, and a binder thicker than a phone book. Thank you for watching this story. If it moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful tales of resilience and justice. See you in the next one.